So I've been wanting to talk about this topic for quite some time now because I've been seeing this pop up on Twitter, on Reddit, and on some certain videos. People expressing their, I guess, discontent that the Sonic movie was redesigned, that Sonic's original fucked up, bastardized version for the movie was redesigned to what it is now. This glorious, proper representation of what Sonic the Hedgehog was supposed to look like. And it kind of boggles my mind, and a lot of people were kind of under the argument that they shouldn't have, caved in to the mob mentality or to the cyberbullying. And I was thinking to myself, because listen, some people were making the argument that we should let directors and filmmakers have their artistic expression, artistic visual or vision, or whatever the case may be. And for me, I kind of get that. I get that. Like, sometimes we want to let the people do what they want to do and let them express themselves through their movies, through their music, or whatever the case may be. I get that. However, when you drop a trailer and 95% of the people who saw that trailer fucking hated the design for Sonic, you've done something wrong. It's not that complex. It's not that deep. Filmmaking, at the end of the day, is a fucking business. And your idea, your plan, your goal is to try and get people into the fucking cinema so that they can spend money to see a bloody movie. And if a lot of people obviously saw that design and said to themselves, this is fucking shit, I will not go see it, you have a problem. This is not artistic vision at this point. This is just you fucking up and people expressing their, obviously, distaste for this new version of Sonic. In fact, nobody was begging. Well, I'm not gonna say begging, but a lot of people were just, voicing their distaste for this version of Sonic. Nobody in their millions of years would have imagined that they would actually redesign, Sonic the Hedgehog, because for the most part, the history has shown that Hollywood does not give a fuck about fan bases. It's all about financials, money, and that's it. They don't care. This was the first time, I don't know why my voice was broke just now. This was the first time that they actually listened. They actually listened and, decided that, what? People have spoken. They really fucking hate this movie. Let's just go and redesign it. Let's just go and, redesign it. I get the argument. They put the animators in a bit of a stress. Yes, but at the same time, who the fuck told them to do? I'm just playing. I know who to blame. It's obviously the corporate leaders, the people on the top shelf, the CEOs, not the directors, but people above the directors. They were the ones who made that decision to let that final design creep through multiple screenings. They had to go to multiple screenings to let that design make it to public. So it speaks volume of how little they really cared about this IP, and that is where a lot of people had an issue with. They disrespected Sonic in such a way that it just felt like a slap to everyone's faces. And they just gave this design. It's not even about the character, it's about the principle of the matter. Like, how are you gonna mess up a legacy character that has existed for quite some time, has made such an impact in the video game industry, has a blueprint? It's not like you have to create something out of thin air. Like, it has a blueprint. It has everything ready for you. All you had to do was replicate it, and they fucked it up. And now I have people online trying to defend their original design. Even Jim Carrey's opinion about how they shouldn't have changed the original design, it blew my mind, because I want to know what his opinion is now after seeing the reception for this new design. I understand the premise behind it. He doesn't want people to have such an influence in the making of movie, because it could set an unprecedented situation in which now we've given the people more power, and now we don't have that much leverage anymore. It's interesting because consumers have always had the leverage. If we see trailers that look shit, we're not gonna support it, and we've been showing this for the past couple of years with this fucking movement of woke TV shows, woke movies, SJW propaganda bullshit. They've all been tanking. We've shown them that we don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter if you make your vision. If your vision doesn't even appeal to the most hardcore fans of the series, you failed. It is simple as that. It's not even a complicated situation. It's not that complicated, and it's not even that deep. It just you brought out a horrible design. People fucking hated it, and you know what? This is and here's one thing that I fucking hate about this argument. There was one thing that I saw that really pissed me off. They were saying that, oh yes, you know, the people who obviously complained, who voiced out constructive criticism. There's a huge fucking difference between cyberbullying and constructive criticism. Massive difference. Massive difference. They were saying that obviously the people who got the new design, they were patting themselves in the back, saying, "Yeah, guys, we did it. It's like, I'm not really thanking the developer. Not the developer. I keep thinking developer. Sorry, I'm a gamer. The directors, the filmmakers, and all that stuff for that redesign. Every single video that I have seen of people reacting to this trailer, the one thing that came out of all their mouths was thank you. Thank you to the team behind this movie who actually put the extra effort to make Sonic look great. Thank you to the directors who decided to take constructive criticism on the chin and obviously tell themselves, you know what, we fucked up. We're gonna do our best to kind of fix the situation. Thank you to whoever it is that decided to bring on what's his name, Tyron. What's his name again? The person who animated the Sonic Mania intro animation opening, whatever you want to call it. There was a bunch of thank yous. Not one person was saying, yes guys, we did it, it's us that did it. No, it's like, yeah, we voiced our concerns because that's what we do as consumers, but at the same time there was a lot of thank yous. People were just appreciative of them actually listening, because this is we felt respected. We felt like our opinion and our time, because we were going to go and see this movie for however long it's going to be, half an hour, 2 hours. They respected our opinions and our time by going and redesigning this movie. Once again, let me just say this again. I understand artistic visions. Sometimes it works. Sometimes artistic vision that differentiates itself from the original source, it can work, and many people respect that. But when you go out of your way to just bastardize a character, especially with the Detective Pikachu movie, it's like the directors who obviously, and the animators who worked on that movie, the Detective Pikachu movie, showed us that it is possible that you could still create something a little bit different, but still respect the IP. They made Charizard a little bit scary, but he still looks like Charizard. They made Greninjas look a little bit oily, but it still looks like Greninja. They gave 4 to Pikachu, but he's still Pikachu. Like, when you look at these Pokemons, you can recognize them. It doesn't feel jarring. It doesn't feel like they just used the IP just to make a quick buck. It showed that there was care and attention given to the designs of all these characters. So when you look at obviously the original design, and especially when you compare the two between the new design and the original design, it's night and fucking day. The original, here's what happened. Sonic went into a bad side of life. He took meth and abused the shit out of that meth. That's what happened with that design. And he went into rehab. He came back and now he's looking fresh. He's drinking water, he's staying hydrated, he's looking fantastic right now. But now, seriously though, I'm sick and tired of people bitching and moaning that, oh, the filmmakers shouldn't have listened. This includes Jim Carrey as well. Like, I know Jim Carrey was a great cast for Eggman, but obviously he's part of the opinion of people should have not listened to. It's like, what do you mean not listen to the people? That's why I never understood. You're selling us the movie. It's not a privilege for us to go see the movie. You do realize that, right? You're investing money to make a movie in hopes to make a profit back. That's the whole idea. Like, everything is business. Nothing is about artistic vision and all that shit. If you want to be artistic, release the movie for free. Release the movie for free and then you can be all artistic if you want. But no. You're asking me to go in and spend tickets these days are like 15 euros sometimes. If you go for 15 4DX or 3DX, whatever. That's for 15 euros. You're asking me to spend 15 euros, right, to go see this movie, this fucking blasphemy of a movie, the original one, the original design for Sonic, just for me to walk out of that movie pissed off. Nah, fuck off. Piss off, nah. I'm really happy. So if you haven't heard it here, because I've made a video in my previous couple of days ago, I'll say it again. Thank you to the developers. You know what? Hold up. What's his name? Is it Jeff Fowler? Let me see. I'm gonna pull out the names real quick, because it's ridiculous. Like, I've not seen a single person feel like, oh, I did this. No, it was like we felt happy that they respected our opinions, that they showed us that they not only did they respect us as the consumer, they respected the IP, the legacy. It was just a breath of fresh air to see Hollywood finally not being all like uptight, or like, I don't know how to put this. It's like they weren't like all up in our faces, like saying, oh, we're better than you, we'll tell you what you should like. No, it's like, come on, times have changed. Now we have Twitter. Now we can communicate with each other and tell each other this movie is fucking shit. It would have been shit, but now that they've fixed it, what is this fuck? Oh no, hold up, give me a sec. I'm looking for the guy. What's his name? No, what is it? Jesus, what the hell? You know what? Give me a second. I wanna actually actually say what I wanted to say. Yeah. First of all, thank you to Tyson. How you say his last name? Hesse. Tyson Hesse. Tyson. Thank you, Tyson, for coming into the team, giving them his experience and guiding them in creating a proper Sonic design. Who was the other one? Jeff Fowler. Yeah, I got the name right. Thank you to Jeff Fowler for actually taking constructive criticism. There's a massive, huge ass difference between cyberbullying. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Cyberbullying. Oh my god, guys, you guys are bullying me and me trying to get you guys to spend money on this movie. Wow, Jesus. No, there's a difference between cyberbullying and constructive criticism. And he took constructive criticism. Do you know what I mean? Like, he did. And here's the thing. This is 12 minutes, but I just want to get this all out, because I don't want to, watch this video again and think to myself, oh no, I forgot something. No one forced his hand in redesigning that Sonic design. No one came to him, gunpoint and told him, change the fucking design or die. No one did that. Maybe some people sent some death threats, which I do not condone in any shape, form, or size, whatever. Just no. He had a choice. He could have been like, you know what, guys, fuck you. This is Sonic now. That's it. It's either you go and see it or you don't. Similar to how that Ghostbusters, Jesus Christ, Ghostbusters, I can't say that shit anymore. 2016 movie came out. You remember that movie? That movie with all the female cast, and a lot of people were kind of like, they didn't like it, obviously, because they didn't respect the legacy of Ghostbusters. Why am I saying Ghost? Jesus Christ, Ghostbusters. It didn't respect the legacy. And what did the director say? Something. He said something in the lines of, if you don't like this movie, you're a misogynistic asshole. Well, he didn't say asshole, but I know misogynistic came into the discussion. You're misogynistic and you probably don't want to watch this movie because you don't like girls. Or some stupid thing like that. You know this, right? The movie came out, it bombed. Because I didn't see the movie. I wasn't going to see it. Fuck that. It bombed. It really did bomb. And it got so bad that I think they're making a remake of the Ghostbusters remake with the original cast, and now people are obviously happy about it. No, and obviously it's fine. Thank you as well to the animators, to the screenwriters, to everybody that took part in making this movie. Thank you for taking constructive criticism on the chin and being like, you know what? And then, here's the thing, right? It's not even Jeff Fowler's fault or the animator's fault for the most part. It's the higher ups, the ones who don't give a fuck. They just care about money. And it's like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm going into this. This is a fucking rant. This is a rant. Let's just say it's a rant. Here's what I don't understand. You wanna make money. Your whole fucking goal is to make money. So how in God's name did you fuck up your one and only job? Make Sonic look like Sonic. It is so simple. The blueprints are right there. His design is right there. I know the only issue that you guys had was the eyes. You didn't want to make the eyes singular for some reason. I don't know. He's an alien, so it wouldn't even have mattered. But I guess it would have been drawing in a 3D hybrid CGI animation. But at the same time, you guys decided to do a CGI hybrid animation. Nobody told you to do it. But yeah, you had to have humans play it. I don't know, whatever. Nobody asked you to do it, but you fucked it up. You fucked it up somehow. Yeah, that's just it. That's just my honest opinion on it. I went into this a little bit too long. I wasn't gonna keep this to like 16 minutes, but I just wanted to just talk about this for a minute because it is ridiculous. I see some people saying, "Oh, they want the original design. They should have kept the original design." It's like, you are an outlier in this situation. You are a fucking like a psychopath at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you. The trailer and the dislike ratio on that trailer was just this thing. I think this thing had like 500k dislikes at some point, with only like 5k or maybe I'm gonna be generous. Let's just say 50k like. No, not 50k. No way. Let's say 10k. 10k likes and 500k dislikes. This thing was hated universally. It united everyone. If let's be honest with you, there were people who hated Sonic and they still looked at this shit and said to themselves, "Nah, this is not Sonic. This is some abomination." This would have scarred kids. Like I feel like if I saw this as a child, I would have been scared. Probably had nightmares. Like as a kid, I never really liked horror movies or anything like that. But if I saw that, no, I am not sleeping in my own room. I'm going straight to my mom's room, and I'm gonna be like, "Mom, I'm scared. That Sonic movie scared me." But no, it is what it is. Like I said, I understand the argument. In some cases, artistic vision can sometimes be a good thing, can sometimes be a bad thing. But I really think it's just that artsy privilege bullshit that some of the people who are either into filmmaking or they're trying to get into filmmaking, so they're trying to, I guess, how do I say this? Not approach. It's not approach I'm thinking of. Well, they're trying to obviously, embrace. That's what I'm looking for. Embrace the Hollywood stuck-up attitude, and they're like, you guys should have just left it alone. Appreciate this is whoever designed that movie needs to be fired. That's the only mean thing I will say today. Whoever made that design, everyone who greenlit this design, like everyone who said, okay, nice, very well, good, let's go make some merchandise, fire all of them. Get rid of them. Push them from the Hollywood scene because they don't deserve to be on that spectrum. It's funny. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm biased. Sonic is one of my favorite video game characters. I grew up with the guy, so yeah, there's some nostalgia behind this rant. I'm not gonna lie to you, but at the same time, it's like, come on. Don't try and say some stupid shit like, "Oh, you shouldn't let the consumers have a say in movie making." I mean, I can see that. When you make a movie and you have your story and you have your vision in mind, you shouldn't let people come in and start obviously nitpicking the movie and all that stuff. But when is the actual last time you've seen a movie change because of backlash or because of poor reception? It has never happened. This is the first time, and that's why we are so appreciative of this. That's why I'm really hoping come February 14th, we all go and see this movie. Not just because Sonic looks great now, but because I love the principle of the man. Like, we just have to show that we appreciate Not just that you guys were able to take constructive criticism, but at the same time, you guys respected our time and our money. Because we are paying to see this movie. It is not a privilege to go see your fucking artistic vision. Let's be honest with you. The movie is serving us, the consumer, at the end of the day. Like, whether you like the idea or not, every business is serving people. You provide a service, something of value that people would like to go and see and enjoy. That original design was not providing a service. It was technically it was providing a service if you want to be tortured. If you want to torture your eyes and just be like, if you want to go blind, that is a service that they're trying to provide for you. And people didn't like that. People didn't like that service at all. They took it up on their chin, and they redesigned the Hedgehog, which is something we didn't expect. We all just, in fact, when we saw that trailer, I can remember a bunch of comment sections saying, you know what, it is what it is. Sonic has always had a bad run. This is just another one of his streaks of bad runs, and a lot of people have accepted that they're either not gonna see the movie. Many people would have probably pirated this movie. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they would have waited for this movie to come out online or on DVD and just pirate that shit and just be like, yeah, I'm not paying to see this, but I want to see it for the meme. I want to see it for the meme. I want to see it because I want to post some funny stuff on YouTube or some funny stuff on, on Twitter, make fun of it, the usual stuff. Like, people obviously enjoy making fun of Sonic, and it is what it is. But no, like I said, thank you to Tyson Hesse, I think I say your last name, Tyson, for coming in and creating this amazing design. Thank you for Jeff Fowler and everybody else who took part in the creation of this new version of Sonic. I appreciate it. Like, I'm not taking any credit here. That's the thing. I'm not taking any credit whatsoever. This is all on you guys. You guys decided to listen to us. It was a choice that you made, and obviously, it was, hold up. Just give me a second. I need to see that trailer. I need to see how many likes this thing has now. Because it clearly shows. It shows people that listen to the consumer. Is it that difficult? Just listen to what the people want and you'll be fine. This thing has now 17 million views in one day. And it has 775k likes. And only, who are the toting people who dislike this? Anyways, people are always hating for no reason, but it shows. People appreciate it. Like, look at this. It's about to hit 1 million likes. It's gonna, like, I know obviously this movie was supposed to come out, what was it? It was supposed to come out in November, I believe. But it was pushed back, obviously, to February. So it's competing with 2 other movies. But let's face it, those 2 other movies are not even known. I think it's supposed to go against some type of bunny rabbit and another bear. I don't know what. No. Sonic is a strong IP. It's gonna do extremely well. And in fact, to show you just how powerful this IP was, when it was released, when this trailer was released on Twitter and on YouTube, that was the same day Disney Plus was released in the US. I saw more people talking about Sonic than obviously I saw people talking about the Disney movie, the Disney subscription service. Come on. Come on, guys. I don't know, a lot of people were waiting for that Disney Plus service, but I saw way more people talk about that Disney Plus service instead of I saw way more people talking about Sonic than I saw talk about the Disney Plus service. But yeah, no, this is 23 minutes long. 24 minutes long. So I'm gonna end this video here. So thank you so much for watching. And once again, just to really emphasize this point, I understand artistic vision, and I understand that people shouldn't be coming in and changing stuff. But it's different when universally everybody hates that singular thing. It's like, here's the thing. I don't think artistic vision actually works when you're working off an IP. That's what I think. I believe that if you're having an artistic vision, as long as you respect the IP, you can have your artistic vision. But if you're going to go around, let's say for example, you go around, you take Sonic, and for some reason you make Sonic an underwater creature. That's not artistic vision. That's just you being, I don't know, a deviant crazy person. Yeah, no, that's it for me. I'm Pyros, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Actually, before I go off, one more question. Who here actually, genuinely to God, wants the OG design? And if so, let me know in the comment section why. Like an actual genuine reason. And if your reason is still on the concept of artistic vision, then I don't know, God help you. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.